Late, lip.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. So before going to start the lesson, let me introduce yourself.
Okay.
That means where are you from? Okay.
I am from Cameroon. You
Cameroon?
know? Yeah, you know Cameroon? Yes.
Yeah, yes. So
hmm
what is your education qualifications?
I I have a bachelor's degree
Okay.
uh, in information systems long time ago. So,
Okay.
and I also have an MBA with
Oh.
in finance.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So previously you have any idea about this SAP?
No, no.
Yeah. So currently you are working anywhere?
Say that again, please.
Currently you are working?
Currently, yes, I'm in real estate.
Oh, okay.
It's real estate, yes.
Okay. So today we can see some brief explanation about the SAP and ERP.
Okay,
So tomorrow onwards we can go for the actual syllabus. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So now can you see my desktop?
No, let me see here. I think I'm on a different screen. Hold on a second. Yeah, I can see you with a baby.
Yeah. So
That's your
now we
daughter?
can, yeah.
Okay.
So recording the session.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. PowerPoint.
So my name is Harish.
Okay.
Okay. I have total 5 years of experience in this field.
Okay.
So currently I'm working for HP company. Okay. As a supporting consultant.
Okay.
Yeah. See, today we are going to see about the ERP, what is an ERP, what is an SAP.
Okay.
Yeah. Philip, I am getting some echo from your side. My voice is clearly. Yeah. See one, do one thing.
Okay.
Unmute yourself. Please mute yourself. Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. What should I
So
do now?
just we have a menu is there, right? In GoToMeeting link.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there we have an option. Click to mute.
Oh, click to mute.
Yeah. Please mute yourself.
Meet my. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
If you have any doubts, please unmute and ask me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mute my.
Yeah. Okay. So see, thank you. So today we are going to discussing about the what is an ERP, okay, what is the use of ERP, and then what is an SAP. So some history about the SAP, and then we can see what are the R by 2 and R by 3 structures. Then we can see what are the different modules in SAP, okay. Then some advantages and some disadvantages of SAP, and we can see the what is FICO and integration of FI with the other modules in SAP, and we can see the what are the topics we are going to discussing in FICO. That is nothing but SAP FICO overview. Okay. First we can see ERP. So what is an ERP? ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning. Okay. Firstly, ERP is nothing but Enterprise Resource Planning. See. So ERP is nothing but Enterprise resource planning. Okay, so what is an enterprise? Enterprise is nothing but it may be an organization, it may be an industry, or it may be an company. Okay, organization, industry, or company is nothing but enterprise. So what are the basic uses that a company or organization or industry need? So we have some basic resources are there in a company. Okay, some materials, okay, some manpower, and some machines, and the main thing, money. These are the basic uses that any company, organization, or industry need. Okay, so how do we planning these resources in a company? That means we are allocating the different departments for different resources. Okay, so for example, for getting the material management, we have department is there, material management. Okay, for getting the manpower, we have HR department is there. For getting the machine, we have some plant maintenance is there, and for some getting money, we have some finance department is there. Okay, we are planning these resources in a company in this way. Okay, so how do you what do you understand about this ERP? Using this example means, so we are planning of these resources in a enterprise. That means in a company or organization or industry is called as a ERP. Okay, we are planning of these resources in a organization, industry, or company called as a enterprise resource planning. Okay, then we can see. So we have different ERP packages in a market. First one is the SAP. Second one is the BAN. So BAN is provides only logistics modules. Okay, logistics modules is nothing but we have ST, sales and distribution, material management, plant maintenance, production planning, okay, quality maintenance, warehouse management. Only these are provided by the BAN software. And PeopleSoft. PeopleSoft is also one of the ERP package, but it provides only HRMS, Human Resource Management System. It provides only HRMS. Okay. And then we have Oracle applications. Oracle applications is used for only some finance applications. Okay. And then we have JD Adverts and MFZ Flow. These two are used for some marketing. Okay. So the last one is Ramco Marshall. Okay, Ramco Marshall is provides only plant production planning, plant maintenance, and material management. So we have different ERP packages in the market, but SAP is the SAP is the more important than all these ERPs. Why? Because SAP has in the more market in the world than all these ERPs. The basic reason of this is SAP provides all these modules in a single platform. Okay, these ERP packages provides only some modules, but SAP provides all the modules in a one platform. That's why SAP is the main thing than all these ERPs. Got it? So before going to see the what is an SAP, we can see how what is the use of using ERP in a company. Okay. First we can see one normal business scenario here, and then we can see one company running without an ERP, and we can see one company running without an ERP. Okay, and we can find out the differences between the company running without an ERP and running with an ERP. Okay, first we can see one normal business scenario. For example, we have a company is there. Okay, one customer is coming to our company for getting some our product. Okay, first the customer meet the sales department people. Okay, first the customer goes to the sales department people, and the sales department people goes to the inventory department people. Okay, for checking for the availability of that product is there or not. If the product is not available in the company, the sales department people goes for the production planning people. Okay, then the production planning people are going to the inventory department people for checking the raw materials required for getting that product. Okay, so once they are getting the list of the raw materials, the production planning department people goes for the third party vendors. Okay, for getting the raw materials. So once they are getting the raw materials from the vendors, okay, at a time they will update the records to the finance department. Then finance department people pay the bills to the vendors. Once they are getting the raw materials, this production planning department people are sending it to the manufacturing department. Okay, so once manufacturing is completed, then this product is going to the inventory department. Okay, then inventory department people are send it to the sales department, and the sales department is send it to the customer. Okay, this is the normal business scenario in any company is following this scenario. Okay, so we have different departments in a company. Okay, so who will allocate the different department peoples in a company? Who will appointed the different department peoples in a company? We have separate department is there for that job, for appointing the different department peoples. This department is nothing but HR department. Okay, so this is a normal business scenario in any company. Okay, so for example, we can see one example. If the enterprise is running without an ERP, that means there is no connection between the different departments in a company. Okay, ERP is nothing but combination of all the that means nothing but integration of all the departments. Okay, so here there is no, in this example there is no ERP. Okay, for example, same scenario, customer is coming to our company, he will go to the sales department peoples. Okay, then there is no connection between the sales department and inventory department. Then what happens, the sales department peoples goes to the inventory department place for checking that availability. Okay, it will take some time. Okay, it will take some time gap. For example, the customer is coming to our company some urgent basis, they need that product very urgently. Then if there is no connection between the different departments, you will get some time gap. Then what happens, the customer is disappointed. Okay, and he will not give the purchase, he will not raise the sales order. Okay, see, so anyhow, once the product is not available in the inventory department, the sales department people goes for the production planning department. Okay, so here what happens, there is no connection between the production planning and inventory department. Then what happens, the production planning department goes to the inventory department people and get the details of that product. For getting the product, what are the raw materials required? In this case, what happens, the production planning departments and inventory department, both people are here, they have to maintain the two data. Okay, that is, they have to maintain the two ledgers for that raw material data. Okay, here what happens, the data is increased. Okay, the what we call here, we have to save the data in two types. Okay, so here the cost is increases. Anyhow, the production planning department goes to the third party vendors for getting that product. Okay, here also there is no connection between the production planning and finance department. Okay, here then what happens, the production planning departments are fail to update the ledgers in the finance department. Okay, then finance department people are unable to pay the bills to the vendor. Then the vendor goes for some legal actions to our company. Then, and also we can lose the reputation. That means the next step, the vendor doesn't give the raw materials to our company. I don't know. Okay, anyhow, after that it will goes for the manufacturing department. Okay, so here there is no intermediation between the production planning and the manufacturing. Then what happens, the manufacturing department people need some manpower for getting that product. Okay, then he needs some urgent manpower, he will goes for the HR. Okay, so today we know about some cost is increases, right, some labor cost is increases. So here we are going for the urgent manpower, then here the cost is increases. Okay, manpower cost is increases. So these are the different problems we are facing if a enterprise is running without an ERP. Okay, so in the next example we can see the when an enterprise is running with an ERP, so what are the benefits we are getting, same. Okay, so what is an ERP? ERP is nothing but central component of all the departments in a single platform. Okay, ERP is the central component of all the departments. Okay, so same example you can see here, customer is coming to our company, he will meet the sales department people. Okay, then once he will meet the sales department people, he will update the ledgers into the ERP. Okay, he not go for the inventory department. Okay, we need not to go to the inventory department, he just update the ledgers in his place into the ERP. Okay, once we are updating the ERP, then it will spread to all the departments. Okay, if the product is available in the inventory department, he will directly get it to the customers. Okay, if the product is not available, it will directly goes to production planning. Then production planning department goes to the third party vendors for getting that product. Okay, once they are going for the vendor, okay, he will automatically update the records into the ERP. Then the finance department peoples at a time pay the bills to the vendors. Okay, then this raw materials are send it to the manufacturing department, okay, for preparing that material. Okay, if the any manpower is required, it will directly goes to the HR department. Okay, then it will send to the inventory department, and inventory department sends to the sales department, and it will goes to the customer. Okay, these are benefits we are getting with a ERP is running with an ERP. Okay, so this is not an example, not only the example of ERP, this is also a perfect example for SAP. SAP is also running in this manner only. Okay, SAP is also use the integration of all the departments into a single platform. Okay, this is about the ERP. Hello Philip, please unmute. Hello Philip. Hello. Yeah, I understand.
Hello. Yeah.
I understand.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so then we can go for the SAP. So what is an SAP? SAP stands for System Applications and Products in Data Processing. See, SAP stands for System Application and Product in Data Processing. Okay, so here also we can see what is an SAP. SAP stands for System Applications and Products in Data Processing. So what is a system? System is nothing but one system. Okay, so what is application? Application is nothing but some software. Okay, so what are the different products in a company? Same, we have some okay, material management, that means finance, okay, ST, sales and distribution, and then we have production planning, plant maintenance, okay, quality maintenance, and then we have some controlling. Okay, all these things, these are the different products in a company. So how do you understand about this? So we are processing of this data, this is nothing but this product data. We are processing of this data using a software in a system. We call it as a SAP. Okay, we are processing of this data using a software in a system. It's called as a SAP. Okay, see, so this is some information purpose. Okay, this 2013 share. Okay, SAP having the 24%, then all other ERP packages in the worldwide. Okay, so see, here we have some SAP histories there. So SAP started in 1972. Okay, by 5 former IBM employees in Mannheim, Germany. Okay, in 1972. So these are the 5 IBM employees names. Okay, Valvoda, Hope, Hector, Planter, and Chira. So they are initially working for the IBM company, and in 1972 they are resigned for the IBM company, and they are starting their new company. It's called as a SAP AZ. See, they are starting the SAP AZ. Initially they are starting the company SAP AZ in 1972. Okay, these the 5 IBM employees are starting their company in 1972 in SAP AZ is the first company. So they are creating their financial accounting application. Okay, first they are starting their financial accounting application, and it's called as a R/1 system. In R/1, RE stands for real time data processing. Okay, so later on they are moved into the R/2 architecture. Okay, R/2 is starting from 1979. Okay, in R/2 architecture we have total 2 layers: presentation layer and application layer and database layer. So we can see what is the different layers here. So R by 2 architecture is starting from 1979 onwards. R by 2 architecture is in the market. Okay, in R by 2 architecture we have total two layers. The first layer is presentation layer, and the second layer is combination of application layer as well as database layer. So first one is the presentation layer. So what is the presentation layer? So here the presentation layer is nothing but GUI. What is a GUI? Graphical user interface. Okay, GUI is nothing but graphical user interface. It's nothing but where the user is working. This is nothing but GUI. For example, I am working in the notepad file. So this is nothing but GUI, graphical user interface, where I am working. So the next one is application layer. Application layer is nothing but where the SAP is installed. SAP is installed. Where SAP is installed, we call it as a application layer, and the third one is the database layer. So here the database layer is nothing but where the data was stored. Where the data was stored is called as a database layer. So the first one is the presentation layer, is nothing but GUI, graphical user interface. The second one is called as application layer, where the SAP is installed, and third one we call it as a database layer. Okay, where the data was stored, we call it as a database layer. So for in 1979, what happens means they are newly starting their company, right? So they don't have their own servers. Okay, so that's why they are getting the server access from the IBM company. Okay, so they are getting the server access from IBM company, and they are using the GUI, that is nothing but presentation layer. They are working in the presentation layer, but it is data is stored in the their IBM company servers. Okay, so later on they moved into the R by 3 architecture. See, in R by 3 architecture we call it as a real-time 3-tier architecture. In R by 3 also we have total 3 layers. The tier is nothing but layer here. So same presentation layer, application layer, and database layer. Okay, in R by 3 architecture, same. The data is stored in the database layer, it will goes for the application layer. Okay, then it will go for the presentation layer. Okay, once we are doing any data in the presentation layer, first it will go for the application layer, as well as it will go to the, it will saved in the database layer. It is nothing but R by 3 architecture. Okay, this R by 3 is starting in 1992. See, the R by 3 is R by 3 architecture is started at the 1992. 1992 onwards they are using the R by 3 architecture, and the we are called as the first one E. E is nothing but enterprise edition. So first they are inventing the enterprise edition 1.0a version. Okay, 1.0a version they are released in the 1992. Okay, so later on they are using the R by 3 architecture. Okay, and they are releasing the different versions in EE. So for example, say in 1993 they are releasing the 2.0. 1993 they are starting the 2.0, and 1995 they are starting the 3.0, and then in 1998 they are starting the 4.0, 4.0b. Okay, in this way they are releasing the different versions in SAP R by 3. Okay, so up to 2000, up to 2004 they are using the enterprise edition. Okay, so up to 2004 they are using the enterprise edition 4.7 version. Okay, so in 2004 they are newly starting the new one. Okay, R by 3 ECC. Okay, enterprise central component. Okay, this is a new version they are releasing in the 2004. Okay, ECC, you got it as a ECC they are releasing the ECC 5.0. Okay, in 2006, sorry, in 2005 they are releasing the ECC 6.0 version. In 2005 they are releasing the ECC 6.0 version in October 2005. Okay, and then in ECC 6.0 also they are releasing different sub packets. Okay, they call it as a EHP packets. Okay, enhancement packages. We call it as the enhancement packages. Okay, they are releasing the enhancement packages. For example, enhancement package 1, enhancement package 2, enhancement package 3, in this way. Okay, so up to they are releasing the enhancement package 6. So this is the present version we are using. Okay, ECC 6.0 EHP 6. This is the new version we are recently using. Okay, ECC 6.0 EHP 6 package we are using. So in future another one is releasing. Okay, enterprise rumor is the R/3 enterprise rumor. They are going to release this one. Okay, enterprise rumor component 7.0. So they are going to release this enterprise rumor 7.0 package. So then we can see the SAP system landscape. So what is a SAP system landscape? In SAP system landscape we have total 3 servers. So first one is the development server, second one is the quality analyst server, or we call it as a testing server, and the third one we call it as a production server. So we can see one by one here. So first we have development server, and then we have testing server, and then we have production server. This is the development server. Yeah, see. So this is the development server. So this is the testing server, and this is the production server. Okay, so what is these servers? You can see, for example, we have a company. Okay, we have a one company is there. So for example, let us take one example here. It's a Coca-Cola company. Okay, for example, the Coca-Cola company wants to implement the SAP into their companies. Then the Coca-Cola company first buy the SAP software from SAP buying company. Okay, here each and every country we have one company is there for SAP buy. Okay, SAP package. First they have to buy the SAP from the SAP buying company. So this is called as a sandbox server. Okay, this sandbox server is nothing but all the settings of SAP in that server. Okay, first they are buying the sandbox server. Sandbox server, it's nothing but all the settings of SAP in that sandbox server. Okay, so the people who are working in the Coca-Cola companies, they are new to the SAP, right? So they don't know how to implement the SAP to their companies. Okay, for that purpose the IBM company peoples are tie up with the another company who implement the SAP. Okay, for example, take an example, IBM company. Okay, IBM company peoples are implementing the SAP to different companies. So the Coca-Cola company is tie up with the IBM company. Okay, then IBM company peoples are implementing the SAP to Coca-Cola company. So the IBM company peoples are starting their working the development server. Okay, that means they as per the Coca-Cola company requirements they will implementing the SAP. Okay, in the development server. So after completing all the implementation, okay, that means as for the blueprint, okay, first they are creating the blueprint. As for the blueprint they are do all the settings for this Coca-Cola companies. After completion of all the implementation, after completion of all the settings, it will send it to the testing server. We call it as a transport. Okay. They will transport all the customization to the testing server. In this testing server, the Coca-Cola company peoples along with the IBM peoples, the Coca-Cola company people are testing these customization steps. Okay, that is nothing but they are doing some transactions. Okay, and they are testing the either this is running or not. Okay, is all the settings are correct or not. Okay, each and every setting they are testing here. Okay, so after completion of the all the testing, okay, it will go for the production server. In the production server is nothing but go live project. That means end users are working in that production servers. Okay, they do their day-to-day transactions. Okay, once again here also they will transport to the production server. Okay, this is called as a SAP system landscape. Okay, this is called as a SAP system landscape. Okay, for example, in this example, if you get a job in Coca-Cola company, you may work in a production server as a end user. Okay, for example, if you are selected for the IBM companies, you may work in a development server. Okay, as a consultant. In SAP we call it as a consultants. Okay, who develop in the SAP, these persons are called as a consultants. Okay, clear? This is called as a SAP system landscape. Hello Philip, please unmute.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
it's clear now?
Yes, yes. So that's
Okay.
SAP system landscape.
Yes, SAP system landscape. Okay, total
Yep.
3 servers we have. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can see the next one. So here we can see the different SAP modules. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so in SAP we have totally 60 modules are there. Okay, so all the 60 modules we can divide it into 2 categories.
Okay.
See, functional modules and technical modules. Okay, SAP is divided all the 60 modules into 2 types. First one is the functional modules and second one is the technical modules. Yes, see, under functional modules, all the functional modules also we can divide it into 3 categories. See, finance, logistics, admin. So in FI, the main one is the FI and CO. FI is nothing but financial accounting, CO is nothing but controlling. Okay, these are the main modules under finance. Okay, and under logistics we have SD is there. Okay, sales and distribution, material management, PP is nothing but production planning. Okay, WM is nothing but warehouse management. Okay, QM quality maintenance and PM. Okay, plant maintenance. These are the logistics modules. Under admin we have HR is the main one. Okay, these are the main modules. Under the main modules we have different sub modules also there. Okay, for example, under FI we have account receivables, accounts payables, asset accounting. Okay, in this way, these are the sub modules. Okay, but these are the main modules.
Okay.
Yeah, so the persons who are working as a in functional modules, these people we got as a functional consultants.
Okay.
Yeah, so and then we can see the some technical modules. So these are the technical modules. These technical modules people we call it as a programmers. Okay, they are doing the programming for the SAP. So here we call it as a advanced business application programming. Okay, these are the programming peoples. So the same, the persons who are working in the technical modules, they call it as a technical consultants. Okay. So we are going to learn the FICO. So we call it as a functional consultants. Okay. Yeah, these are the main modules. Under this we have different modules are there. Okay, security is there, BI, BO. In this way we have different modules are there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we can see some advantage of SAP. SAP is the more flexible than other modules. Why? Because in SAP the data flow between the different modules is very flexible.
Okay.
That's why it's very flexibility. You have flexibility is there. So customize solution to suit your business. So this is nothing but, for example, if you compare to the other module, if you compare to the other ERPs, okay, we can do the settings as for the ERP only. Okay, but in SAP we can do the settings for as per the customer request. Okay, as per the client requirements we can do the settings. Okay,
Mhm.
If you are a client having some client client asking from special requirements, we can do the special requirements also in SAP. Okay,
Okay.
that means some special reports. The client wants to do some special reports. Okay, we can do
Okay.
that special reports. Okay, other
Yeah.
people are doing the programming for that, getting the special reports. Okay. And the third one is highly integrated with the other modules. We are already discussing, right? So SAP is highly integrated with the all other modules. Okay, each and every module is integrated with the all the modules in SAP.
Right.
Yeah. So the top management will be in the safe side. Okay. So it's a very secure manner. Okay, everything is going in secure manner. Okay. The top
Okay.
management is in the safe side. So continuous support, OSS is nothing but online support system. Okay, we can briefly discussing about this continuous support. Okay.
Okay.
And the multilingual. Okay, SAP provides multiple languages. Okay, nearly it will provides 218 languages. Okay, sorry, 41 languages. Okay,
Okay.
SAP provides 41 languages and multi
Mm.
currencies. Okay, SAP provides multiple currencies. Nearly it will provide 218 currencies for one company.
Mm.
So the difference between the other ERPs is in other ERPs, as per the company requirements, they will provide only one currency.
Yeah.
But in SAP it will provide the different multiple currencies.
Okay.
Yeah. So then we can see what is the OSS, online support system. For example, in previous example we can see, right, in what is that? See this one, SAP system
Yeah.
landscape. So in
Okay.
this example, yeah, for example, IBM company is doing their job. Okay, they are implementing the SAP. Okay, it's in the go live project. That means end user doing the day-to-day transactions. Okay, for
Oh.
example, these people are want some support. Okay, for
Mhm.
example, so it's nothing but they are going for their day-to-day transactions, but they are getting some problems. Okay, then what happens, they have some support. Okay, from other company who support this. Okay, in this example, same, he may be a IBM company or other company who support the SAP. Okay, for example, take a HP company. Okay, so this HP company people are providing the support to this production. So
Okay.
that means this Coca-Cola company. Okay, yeah, see, the Coca-Cola company people are going their day-to-day transactions. Okay, but they are getting any issues, they will send it to the HP company people as using the some third tools. Okay, we have some Citrix is there. Okay, Webnia, Citrix. Okay, Webnia.
Yeah.
Using these softwares, they are linked up with the HP company. Okay, and they are sending the all the issues. Okay, in SAP issues we call it as a tickets. Okay, any issues, bugs, we call it as a tickets in HP. Okay, sorry, in SAP. Sorry.
Mhm.
So we can discuss about these tickets in the project. Okay, what is a
Okay.
briefly explain these tickets. Okay, so this is nothing but OSS, online support system. Got it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we can see the FICO. So what is FICO? Financial accounting and controlling. Okay, if you get a job in FICO, you can work in only FI. Okay, controlling is only for some integration part.
Mhm.
Okay, we should learn some integration with the FI. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, integration. So FI is integrated with the different modules. See, FI is integrated with the controlling. Okay, FI is integrated with the material management. FI is integrated with the production planning, as well as the sales and distribution, HR, and ABAP. Okay, FI is integrated with the all these modules. Okay, not only FI is integrated with these modules. Okay, internally each and every module is integrated with the all the modules. Okay, controlling is integrated with the HR, ABAP is integrated with the PP is
Mhm.
integrated with the SD in this way. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. So if you get a job as FICO consultant, these are the roles in a company. Okay, you may be an end user. Okay, you may be a core team member. Core team member is nothing but we are discussing about the in IBM company, right? In a
Yeah.
yeah, in what we call in development server. Okay, you may work in a development server, or
All
you may
right.
be yeah, supporting consultant. We are discussing about that. For example, in HP company, right? If you work in HP, we call it as a supporting consultant. Okay. Then we can go for the junior consultant, senior consultant, and we may go for the project manager. Got it?
Yeah.
See. So these are the topics we are going to be discussing in the financial accounting. Okay. Enterprise structure. So on the enterprise structure, we can see the company. Okay. Company codes. What are the business areas in this way? Okay. And under financial accounting global settings, in this financial accounting global settings, we are going to see chart of accounts. Okay. And then we can see some financial year variants. Okay. That is nothing but fiscal year variants. Okay. What are the field status variants? Okay. Field status groups. And we can see how to create the account groups. Okay. What are the tolerance groups? These are, we can see in the financial accounting global settings. Okay. So, and then we can see the account receivables. Okay. We know about the account receivables.
Yeah.
Yeah, account receivables, accounts payables, okay, house bank configurations, and dunning. Okay, what is the dunning? Dunning is nothing but reminder letters. Okay, if the customer is unable to pay the bills within the days, we can send some letters to that customer. Okay, it's called as a dunning letters. And terms of payment, for getting our payments in time, we are giving some discount methods to the customer. Okay, this is nothing but terms of payment. Okay, and then APP, automatic payment program. Okay, APP is using for some big companies. Okay, that means some cash rich companies are using APP. Okay, and then we can see some taxation, sales tax, purchase tax, withholding tax, this. Okay, and then we can see some bad debits. Okay, bad debits is nothing but unrecoverable debits from the customers. Okay, so some interest calculations, how to calculate the interest from the GL accounts and how to calculate the interest for the customers and vendors. Okay. And we can see some cash channels. Cash channels are nothing but petty caches. Okay, how to do the customization for petty caches, we can see. Okay, and we can see some foreign currency configurations. Okay. Yeah, and some we can see new general ledger. In this we can see some document splitting methods, all those things. Okay, and then we can see some recurring entries, and finally we can see the asset accounting. Okay, these are the topics under financial accounting.
Okay.
Under controlling, we can see the general controlling. Okay, cost element accounting, cost center accounting. Okay, internal orders, profit center accounting, and profitability analysis. Yeah. In integration part, we can see FI is integrated with the MM. Okay, FI is integrated with the ST. So what are the steps we have to do in FI is integrated with the logistics channels and logistics executions. Okay, so these are the topics we are going to discussing. Our syllabus. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow also we can briefly discuss about these things. Okay, then we can go for the actual syllabus. Okay,
all right.
Yeah, any doubts?
Say that again.
Any doubts?
Oh no, no doubts. It sounds good. So I'm gonna get these notes, right?
Yeah, sure. I will. Yeah, I will send it. But please send me your mail ID or any Skype ID, something like that.
All right.
Yeah. See, we have a chat box is there, right?
Yeah.
In this chat box, we can just write your mail ID and Skype ID.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, I send you my email.
Yeah, email.
Okay. I do my email is Phil.
Phil?
Yes.
Phil.
Skype is NG3, I think.
Phil N.
Yeah, UND. No, D.
Right?
No. NGUND. Yeah. Correct.
Okay. N is the caps, right?
No gaps.
N is the caps, right? Caps.
Yeah, N right there. Correct.
Yeah. At the rate of gmail.com, right?
At gmail.com, yes.
Okay. Okay, I will send this notepad file also. Okay, every day I will send those all the files what I am using.
Good, good.
That is a 0 or O? NG? 08?
Yes, NG, yes. 0803.
Whoa, it's a O or 0?
It's zero. It's zero.
Yeah, okay. Okay, Phil.
Okay.
Okay. Nice talking to you. Okay. See you tomorrow
Nice
at the
talking to
same
you,
time.
Ash.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And see you tomorrow at same time.
Yeah, same time. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye bye. You have a nice day.
Yeah, bye.